Welcome to Boat Training Online. I'm Sean Pollard. I've seen several videos that recommend you don't do a channel update, that people tune in to see your content. They don't really care about what's going on. And I subscribe to quite a few channels myself. When I hit that subscribe button, that person needs to resonate with me. I need to like them. And if I've done that, I've kind of made a commitment to them. And I would expect to know if I'm looking for a video all the time, I'd like to know what the hell happened. Where'd you go? So that's the purpose of this video. I want to tell you guys what's been going on. If you don't want to, if you're just here for the boat content, I got plenty of it coming your way, but this is not the video for you. If you do want to know what's going on, stay tuned. We're gonna do it up here. So a year ago, November, we had an election, and in my opinion, the wrong sheriff got elected. And that's not what this video is about. I'm not gonna rip anybody up. I'm just stating some facts. So her first order of business, well, her first order of business was to throw ice out on their ear. And then the second one was to disband the Marine unit. She gave the boat to a local PD. She brought all of us back in, and she diverted the funds to help inmates with their drug problems. Okay, it's her canoe. She can do whatever she wants. So when I left the Coast Guard, when I retired from the Coast Guard, I did it in a huff. I have been selected to advance to warrant officer. I had steered my entire career towards that, and it was a lot of work. I did it. All I had to do was raise my right hand and poof. But there was a couple guys down in DC, and they were bound and determined that you know, every time I said I could do something, they added something else to it. And basically I felt like I was having to choose between the Coast Guard and my family, and I'd done that already several times, and I wasn't willing to do it again. So I didn't accept my commission. I put my retirement letter in. I did it without telling my wife, and that didn't serve me too well on two different levels. First, I don't think you make your best decisions when you're angry and you just do something in a huff. As it turns out, the Coast Guard made it without me. You know, I thought they might shut them down if I retired, but they seem to have made it all right. And then secondly, I just don't do stuff without talking it through with my wife. So they're you know. Anyway, I was bound and determined I wasn't going to do that again with this job. So I tried to continue making videos for you guys on the whiteboard, but I know you guys want to know how to drive boats, not theory on a whiteboard. And I wasn't in a good place. I'm back to being incarcerated. We're short-staffed. Overtimes are 16 hours a day. Anyway, I just couldn't do the videos, and I haven't made a video in 8 months. So I'm 64. There's forced retirement at 65, and my birthday is in February. So this was a year. If I was gonna do this, get out. I don't think looking for a boat driving job in February is a great timing here in New England. So we decided that we were going to do it this year. And right off the bat, West Marine, the marine supply place, picked me up. And I've never done retail. All the stuff I've ever used was issued to me, so this was kind of a new world. And it was fun to kind of see how all that stuff worked. Then I got picked up by Falmouth Harbor Master to be an assistant to the Harbor Master. And I didn't see this coming, but I also got picked up by Towboat US Falmouth. The guy that owns the thing had a captain that was having a hard time with the drug test, and he saw me in West Marine a couple times, and then he finally said he failed twice and he can't take the test for another year. And I said, well, I'll try it. No promises. Man, I'm having the time of my life. I've gone back to my roots here. When I first joined the Coast Guard, we used to tow all the time, and there was no towboat, there was no sea tow. The commercial salvage guys, they did wrecks and they built docks. They didn't do that. But the sea tow and towboat came along, and pretty soon the Coast Guard wasn't doing that anymore. And so anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm driving boats. I let the West Marine job go because basically the squeeze wasn't worth the juice, and I'd rather be on a boat than in a store. And I'm getting a lot of boat time, which brings me back to you guys. I'm dying to start getting back to these videos, and they're coming. I got a bunch of ideas. I think you're going to enjoy them. I think they're going to be fun. I am going to change things up a little bit, though. I think before they were very classroomy. I want to make Cape Cod a little bit more of the story. So you're going to see a little bit more emphasis on where we live. It's a beautiful place. People come from all over the world to visit here, so I thought I'd bring some up into your living room. I also want to do a couple sea stories, just because I want to. I don't know how much they have to do with driving boats, but I just want to throw some of those things out there. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to, and they're free. So that's that. I got a little puppy about a year ago, and I want to start bringing him out. He's mature enough to start going on the boat with me. So towboat, I'm gonna have him out there. And then last but not least, this whole retirement thing was a little different than I thought it was. And if you're mildly interested in that, I'd like to take you on the journey. I want to get something up in Maine. My wife and I and my daughter are going to go do a recon trip to Belfast, from Belfast to Machias, that whole down east area. And then maybe the next trip will be up in the Moosehead Lake area. I don't know if I want to do lake or ocean, but that's in the future. If you're mildly interested in that, I'll take you along and see what's going on there. So anyway, that's what's been happening, and that's the explanation. I hope it sets well with you guys, but I am ready to get back to shooting these videos. I got some ideas. A couple of you guys want some more videos on the wind, and I think that's a great idea. That's what kicks everybody's butt, and we ought to just tear that thing up. And so expect those to come. All right, man, if you made it this long, I love you to death, and I'm excited to be back in the saddle here. And let me know what I can do for you. Let me know what you want, and I'll catch you on the next video.